Estate Militia Actual play. It's go time. We decide where to put the snipers, which grenades the Dwarf outriders will use to rock and roll, and where to send the cockatrices. Put in your highest rating sound dampers, because something is about to go boom. It's time to begin episode 56. It's going to be like the 5th of July.
All right, then. What's next?
Does Julia get to start off the fun after the bomb is placed?
Well, we're driving the bomb in, so
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be painfully obvious when we
I mean,
do it.
primed with the vehicle popping up.
The only thing I'd like to do is make use of the cockatrices. I'm thinking what we can do is either once the bomb goes off, we send them in, or if we cut a fence on the southern side of the complex, we send them in there as like a pincer maneuver, if you will.
I like the
Sneaking them
pincer.
up might be a little difficult. I'm not opposed to it, but that is just something that might be an issue.
What do you say we charge in after the bomb goes off and release them in the green building?
I have no problems with that.
Let's do it then. Mr. GM, by the way, where are those 3 guards on the building, on the top of the red building?
For most of the shift, these guys actually are not very well disciplined. For most of the shift, they're kind of just chilling out together. That they stay pretty close. Like one or two will meet at the southwest building or the southwest corner, southeast corner, and occasionally they'll group up in the middle and just kind of talk and goof off and joke around.
This is not a bad thing. She will want to be on the south side of the building and hit the southernmost bugger when the bomb goes.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, the dwarves will be on standby on their motorcycles to plug any holes that we...
We also, I believe we had the dwarves were going to drop some grenades in each of the firing positions they could find. That if the Op 4 had a firing position, they were going to drop like pepper punch or something to knock them out.
Oh yeah, was the OKC going to be completely obliterated, or were we assuming that we're going to have to deal with resistance after the bomb goes?
I'm pretty sure the whole northern half of the map is going to be gone after the bomb goes off.
Okay, in that case, we're going to be having the dwarves probably go into the vehicle bay along behind the cockatrice.
It's going to
Sound
be
right?
like the 5th of July. It's going to be great.
Makes sense. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Assuming
Alright.
everyone else is.
Does anyone want to give some inspirational words or anything before
I would love to.
all this?
Stay away from the truck.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
All right, so who exactly
See,
am I
this is
going to
why
inspire, though?
Control is my favorite. This
I'm assuming this would be everyone but the core team.
And let's see, we're getting pheromones would apply, first impression would not apply, natural leader, and leadership. So yeah, I am throwing 12 dice on that. Oh, come on, 4 hits.
And Horatio
Ooh.
gave you a 1. So what are you saying, Horatio, to help here?
Oh, don't frag it up, because if you do, you're going to die horribly, and you don't want that. Whereas if you live, you're going to be heroes of the Barrens forever.
Oh yeah, look at all those hits.
All right, so
All right, boys,
again,
you got to understand.
What are you saying here?
This isn't about you versus them. This is about you versus everything that's held you down and kept you in the barrens, living in the dirt. This is us taking what is rightfully ours. This is us striking back against the man. This is about us raising up in rebellion and getting paid at the end of the day. And don't stand too close to the truck, because that motherfucker gonna go boom.
Okay, so that's going to be a significant bump.
It's kind of good none of us are awakened, because, oh my god, the background count of a 700p bomb. And, 50 people getting snuffed out in an instant.
Juliet, would you mind making me the sneaking or etiquette roll for your dwarves?
Sure thing. 1 second.
Are you guys taking anybody but the snipers and the outriders?
I don't think with us, because the general group is on the battle bus, right?
And is Horatio piloting the battle bus? Who's getting the cockatrices in where they need to go?
I believe what we're going to do with the cockatrices, just to make things easier so we don't have to split the party, if you will, is after the bomb goes off, give it like a solid minute, and then come roaring up in a gopher, or just let the cockatrices go from a safe distance with orders, go paralyze everything that is not us, the red wires, and let them just go nuts inside the compound. The battle bus, I thought, was just the rank and file were going to be in that, because I thought we were staying together as like Strike Team Alpha, but the battle bus was going to go in close to where Red Hot had his car and shoot the frag up out of everybody. And then I think we're coming in from the explodey part in the north as well.
I will have to do some maneuvering to get the car there, I'm sure. But that's fine.
Yep. So you guys are so the rank and file are going with the cockatrice, correct? Just want to make sure with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would one of you please roll me 13 dice for them then?
Juliet, I'll leave that to you.
5 hits for the rank and file.
Good roll.
Yeah, that's nice.
And don't forget we have the PTAC 2 that is running for us.
Oh yeah, completely aware. Horatio, if you want to get the bomb set up, I'm going to need. That's the tricky thing. Like, are you guys like driving it into the facility and blowing it up? Or are you having it?
There is no way to do that stealthily, right? They're going to notice a car that drives up that's not one of theirs.
Yeah, and that's why we made sure it was bulky, and also it's moving at a speed where even if it gets disabled, it's still a car that's moving at a high speed, right?
Yeah, so we're going to start it around the corner, and then come into a straightaway, and basically try to get it in ASAP as fast as we can.
Did we
Okay,
ever
to even get it down there, I'm going to need a subtle pilot check.
I'm sorry, did we ever get the rigger adaptation put into that truck?
Yeah, because we absolutely need it, right?
Yeah, I think just about everything but the bikes have a rigger adaptation to it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because Horatio can still do the awesome piloting and then just jump out at the last second.
He could also do it in AR.
I want all the bonuses I can.
This is Horatio, man. We know what we're getting into.
Does the street spec apply?
Yes.
Ooh, what do you guys think? Should this be edged?
This bomb going off is pretty critical because it's going to wipe out hopefully a significant portion of their manpower, and also completely put chaos everywhere. Right.
Yeah, we're talking about the potential of knocking out 50 enemy combatants here.
Yeah.
Right. What is the handling is the limit is the handling, correct?
Correct.
Plus your control rig rating. If you jumped in, that is.
And the handling of a base gopher is 4, is that right?
I think it's 5.
So it'd be 6. I think 5d6 exploding is better, don't you guys?
I like it because it breaks the limit. Has everybody regained their edge and common sense cards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gopher's a 5/5.
I should take one more edge card then.
All right, that looks like 6 hits to me.
With subtle, so they'll lose a little bit of dice.
Yeah, they lose 2. All right, so you're able to get it into the position where you want it to. The last thing you guys need is getting yourselves there.
What would you like for that if I drive us in?
Same deal. Now, this you could also do sneaking instead of subtle.
Let's edge that as well. Counting on you, Juliet.
Okay, surprisingly enough, you guys are not harassed at all coming up here. Everyone, including your rank and file, they follow your orders exactly. They know exactly where they need to go. The people who are supposed to be watching out, if they notice you, the alarm isn't immediately raised. There's nothing going on. Juliet, from where you're at, everything's quiet and seems to be ready to go.
Okay. Time to get this party started. Boys, send in the bomb. And she's going to be sneaking around to the south side of what I assume is probably her 3 guards just yakking.
And I think we were talking because Horatio slipped the comm link to Red Hot that we were going to send a message right before something went off. Like literally something to the effects of, grab your butt cheeks and hope they're still there in 3 seconds kind of things.
Yeah, I think we would do the traditional fire in the hole, only it would be Orzet. So it would be like bomb on bomb.
with a lot of apostrophes in it.
Oh god.
With at least
Exactly.
3. Horatio, I'm going to need a driving check in order to get the bomb in place.
All right, man. Let's do it.
Okay, do you want a little
Let's
bit of
edge that.
Fine, I won't give you no leadership dice. I don't love you that
No,
much.
no, leadership me. Tell me inspiring words.
You get 2 inspiring words.
And this is going to be based off of speed.
Ooh, that's 9.
Okay, so this thing is just hauling down this road. Do you have like the lights going, the horn blazing, the music spouting out, or are you just driving as fast as you can?
Well, given that it's Horatio, we would be blasting drog rock of some kind. You know, if there's a Crimson Crush anthem, right? You know how like back in the 80s and the 90s, some guys who were gangsters were also like rappers, right?
Yeah.
And there were sort of this whole thing about like underground music that was produced by people associated with the gang. So I assume that's a thing in the Sixth World. So assuming that's the case, if the Crimson Crush had anything approaching an anthem, we would be blasting that. Because why not?
Give me a name for it. It could even be a terrible name. I don't care. I just want to know what it's called.
The Callist Crushers.
Okay. So yeah, this heavy metal song, this car hauling like a bat out of hell, just comes tearing through. There are several shots that are fired and making me a dodge test, or are you just going to just jump out as soon as you get going?
But no, I think we're going to dodge, and we're going to attempt to jump out at the last minute, if it is possible.
Okay. I'm going to need a dodge test and add your speed to it. And you would be at a -6 to dodge, so you get a +3 to your dodge from normal. So you're able to weave in and out between various old vehicles. Bullets are bouncing off from where you were originally, skipping across the concrete, and right before you hit the fence, you hit a pothole. The front end comes up as the whole car begins crashing through everything. If you want to get out without any sort of ill repercussions, I'm going to need a timing check.
What would you like for that?
Reaction plus intuition.
We'll live with that.
Yeah, you crushed the 3 that I had planned. The front end bounces up, coming up onto the curb. As it plows through the fence, you hear it slam into the building, and I assume someone hits the boom button.
Once I believe it's in the spot, I can make a roll if you'd like to get it as optimally as possible. It's up to you. Or it doesn't matter.
In this case, no. It's just
Driven
a
so
brute
well.
force bomb.
All right.
All right, so I wish we wrote this down because I didn't even think about it at the time. What exactly was the damage code on this?
We wrote it down.
700p.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was a little bit above that because improv crushed
it was
the
yeah,
demolitions test.
Hold on. If I scroll up, I'm pretty sure I wrote it out somewhere. Give me a sec. Let me find it here. 711p. And that goes off at -2 per meter.
That's not ridiculous.
And we said from tip to tip, this was 300 meters.
I mean, you need a lot to take down a building, is the thing, right? If you go by the building destruction rules, and
should probably look that up.
So I mean, it's effective out to about 350 meters in terms of actually doing some level of damage, but in terms of like effective building destruction, it's going to be a lot less than that.
Oh God, this is. Dear Jesus,
mean,
I don't.
Oh god,
feel
that's
free
yeah.
Guys, check out page 179.
Yeah, I've read it. I know what you're looking at, and oh yeah, oh yeah.
You guys could almost destroy an arcology.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
the sample, the damage value needed for taking buildings down. Yeah, it's.
I think you may have overdid it.
But
Just a little bit.
True, but
why is there a mushroom cloud?
But I mean, remember that'll obliterate the central area, and then as you radiate out, that like that starts to drop really quickly, right?
Oh yeah. It's just,
Hey, man.
I know. I gave you 50 kilograms of info.
Oh no. We
Oh
bought
wait,
like
no, you made more.
I
I
made
forgot.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you made like
I made
like 1.5
hold on,
metric tons.
something like that. 1,400 kilos. Yeah.
God,
Now,
what was I thinking?
these numbers don't make a whole lot of sense. I'm gonna be real honest.
Yeah, it's
especially
also
given
that-
that I assume materials engineering is better in 2080 than it is today.
That particular
very
chart
true.
also had, it was also basically if you just piled him in the basement, that's how much you would need
Yeah.
just to blow to radiate from dead center all the way out to take the whole thing down. If you're not going for
Yeah.
demo pillars and shape charges and all that, so just brute
Yeah.
force bombing. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's completely fair.
However, I'm assuming it does just delete purple, orange, and yellow.
Oh, it deletes much more than that. Juliet,
Earthquake.
I'm going to need you to make me a damage resistance roll, please. It's
Sure
only
thing.
stun.
You're just being knocked down by the blast wave.
You're going to have to absorb 10p minus 4. 10s minus 4, sorry.
Subtract 1 hit, please.
I mean, that's still 10 successes.
She's got double elastin, so she subtracts 1 damage from that anyway. So
So yeah,
no hits.
the concussive blast from this thing, it almost knocks you over. Like if you weren't just such a big meaty dwarf and weren't ready for this, it would have knocked you over.
The fire plug stands firm.
Yeah, your ears are ringing. And when you turn around and look at this, you guys kind of planned for like the northern third to be gone, right?
Uh-oh.
Did Red Hot turn into a Red Hot Mist?
I'm
No.
just gonna show you like the damage that you guys of like what you guys actually cleared out. Just gone. I didn't say it's destroyed. The buildings themselves are gone.
Oh.
You know, he's an orc. We can dig him out of the rubble.
It's
Yeah,
happy again.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The buildings themselves are gone.
He'll be fine. I'm sure he's fine.
It's not like everything's an entire crater. There's a lot of rubble everywhere. I mean, again, the northern third, the northern third, purple, yellow, and orange, they are gone. A large chunk of the building that Red Hot's in has been demolished and crumbled in on itself. All but like a handful of walls on the inside have completely been blown over. The vehicle bay, the entire northern wall, gone, as well as a fairly significant chunk of this corner right here, just gone. But the buildings themselves are standing. The tanks are gone, except for the big one. The only reason that there's even anything standing of Red Hot's is you had that massive tank in the way. Just saying. So
I didn't like him anyway.
So, yeah. And I'm assuming you guys are alpha striking from this point.
Yeah, Juliet's just going after the 3 with a manic little giggle. They get knocked down by nature?
No, but I do need to roll for surprise for them.
Yeah, because she's clocking the nearest one of them.
Huh.
Wow.
Well, they're not surprised. It explodes, things go nuts. You see them duck their heads and they all wheel around, like aiming their guns, looking at this mushroom cloud of an explosion. So they'll get a defense test against you shooting at them.
Oh, she's not shooting. She's aiming a fist at the nearest.
Ah,
Does that make a difference with the surprise test?
no. No, it makes a big difference in what they're going to do.
Sure. I mean, she'll be within melee range, so they can't really shoot at her in response, so we'll see.
And then would someone roll me... so you guys had, what, 6 snipers? Would someone roll me 6 sniper shots? Basically, as long as they don't glitch, they're going to take out somebody. And Juliet, I'm going to need need your initiative.
Sure thing, boss.
Actually, initiative from everybody.
Juliet is going to make a finishing
Juliet,
move
you go
against
first.
this guy. When she moved against the first guy, she does not know how tough these ones are, so the first one gets all the power behind it. 5 hits and then 4. If the first one connects anyway.
So
Go
how
on,
much is
soak
that?
15 P.
That's the base. That's
Yes.
terrifying.
Okay, so you got 5 successes with 15, so that'd been 20. Oh yeah, your first shot, you cold clock the guy and he goes out. He's done. How do you hit him? Like, where do you punch the dude to kill him in one hit?
I mean, her head reaches his belt buckle. Where do you think she's going to hit? Good
Oh
shot.
dear God.
Right up from the top. Right up the center.
Yeah. If you punch him in, so it's the gut, not the groin, right?
Well, I mean, if you drag your fist up in the right direction, why not both?
Okay, so yeah, you punch the guy like in his hip bone, and you feel it give, and the guy just instantly like when you hit him, like most men, but just instantly drops. But he's much more bow-legged than he was originally. Let's just put it that way.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing over with luck and all this.
Dear God, Horatio.
We're going to drive the car in and put our team in a good position. What would you like for that for a control vehicle?
Just give me a pilot groundcraft check, or actually, it would be a stunt to get you there quickly, which would be the burnout. So yeah, give me a stunt.
Stunts are all just kind of arbitrarily assigned target numbers based on what you're doing. The examples in Rigor 5 are absolutely ridiculous. Like the flipping a car in the air to knock a bomb off the bottom is like threshold 4 or 5.
I think I'm happy with that. Because this is my car, right? This is not the war wagon. Is that correct?
Yes, this is yours.
All right. Well, I'll save my edge for dodges.
You're able to get up to 5 speed from where you're going, from steel up to 5. So you're going probably 70 or 80 kilometers per hour. So yeah, you're going very quick. At the end of this turn, you guys are going to be within the facility. Improv, is there anything that you want to do?
Somehow I feel like right now there's a lot of noise in the area, given the immense amount of particulate matter that was likely just thrown into the sky.
Yes, there's a large amount of that. So, but I mean, still, you're looking at like 5 noise. Give or
Okay.
take.
Okay, I'll do a perception to see if there's anything that I can actually attack. Otherwise, I would just hold that. You know what? I'll do 1 perception. That's good enough for now.
Okay.
We'll see if it matters. Mostly looking for, Dex, RCCs, guns, anything of particular interest.
As you're getting close, you are able to find a handful of SmartLink guns, as well as 2 sensor arrays, for sure.
Okay, but am I aware of any silent devices?
Yes, you are,
Okay.
because I
Alright.
rolled really poorly.
Can I get the comm code?
Yes, the icon itself looks like a fairly nice comm link.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Well, that's my action.
Then Juliet, the 2 spiders that are near you, they know you're there.
Aw.
I mean, their buddy just got punched in the crotch and died, or is dying in front of them. They're both going to step away from you, move back at least 2 or 3 meters, and both are going to take shots at you.
All right, full defense.
And I just want to make this clear: they were within melee range of you.
Oh, so she gets a free shot on the both, or at least one.
You would have to take
Howard.
the intercept action.
Can she do 1 for each?
Yeah.
Yes. Number 1, number 2, and 5 hits on both. Hey.
So they fare a bit better.
Let's see their soak rolls. Oh.
So 17p on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't go down. Well, you knock him on his butt. He doesn't immediately start bleeding out from the genitals, and neither does the other guy. But they're both on their backs and in melee range. Like, oh crap, we need to get rid of this crazy dwarf slich, and both pull down the trigger.
Time to this is
And both of these are SFAs. Dear
That's-
God, I rolled really well.
darn. First one connects. Second one does not. Does she edge the second one? Yeah, she'll edge the second one.
You
That's-
dodged the second one.
Sorry, first one. My bad. And yeah, she's fine.
Okay. Both of these guys, from their back, still within melee range because you just knock them over. How did you do that, by the way? Both of these guys are trying to run from you. They fall over. They're still in melee range.
One wide leg sweep. Thank you very much. Coming up.
Okay. And they potentially hit each other because they both missed you. So yeah, you go in, you trip these guys, and as they're falling down, they're pulling the trigger. They both land, and the gun jerks down. They shoot each other. They both shoot each other in the chest. You see a blood splatter come out of the center of both of them.
Don't worry, Kennel. They killed each other. I promise.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Statistically, police do have a higher than average suicide rate, so I guess it makes sense.
And then Kennel.
All right. Well, we are still moving forward in the vehicle. Am I correct, sir?
Yes.
All right.
At the end of this turn, you guys will be within the facility.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer some strong words. Keep punching them suckers, and Horatio, don't crash on nothing. We got to go fast, 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 and I'm going to attempt to rally the troops. And that is 2 initiative for everybody.
Nice.
Getting Horatio an extra pass. That's what we got to do.
Excellent work, sir.
Okay.
Well, my targets are down. How about you, Horatio?
I keep driving because we need to be in there.
Okay. If you want to increase speed, just make me another roll.
Let's break the limit because why not? That's fun.
I'm sorry, that's 12,
Okay.
That's 12 hits, and Kennel's just hanging onto the back of the truck with 3 murder chickens. This is beautiful.
Yeah, you guys come careening into this. The previous car, while going faster, didn't have a rebel ramp, I guess. And yet you guys hit and just fly into the area that you guys previously thought Red Hot was at, and land just right here, right at the northern side. The cockatrices come out. They hit the ground running and take off running into, as they were told, they take off running to go attack somebody who's not part of the Red Wires. Either Improv or Kennel.
Probably Kennel.
Or Juliet, whichever.
I mean, all Juliet's going to do is snatch up a rifle, talk it over her shoulder, and then keep watch on the rest of the compound and start seeking out.
Okay, then I will throw back some even more reassuring words, trying to get Improv some extra moves.
I've already killed way more than anybody else, so I'm okay.
Dang it. That's only
But,
one.
like,
Improv just ran
only
on
one
a
extra
parade.
initiative.
It's so close.
I tried. Although if I could to use my movement, I would like to jump out of the truck because I'm the 8.5 foot tall troll standing in the bed of a pickup truck. So I would like to use my
Okay.
movement to basically jump out, and that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Improv, like every time somebody starts edging towards your kill count, starts getting somewhat close, you then get a bigger bomb and
Yeah,
just jump it way further than it ever should be.
bombs. That's all we need. You're gonna have to tell me afterwards how.
Oh, you killed
we
like you killed 55 people.
Nice.
Just gonna straight out tell you, you killed 55.
Okay, well,
Yeah, just gone.
there's not really much for me to spike right now. Can I shoot anybody?
Make me a perception
my-
check. This is a free perception check. This isn't taking up a simple action.
That's fine.
Yeah, there is one guy that you see like pulling his way out of the rubble from the green building.
Okay. So we're gonna shoot him. And we're still from the car, so we're taking the -2, right?
Yep.
Hey.
This poor guy just pulls himself out of a 50 megaton bomb explosion. He's like, "Help me!" You're like, "Okay, blink. I ended your pain."
Well, no, he wasn't supposed to get out of there. I'm helping him. Don't worry.
Yeah, you see him like pulling, like he just now is like pulling off a large chunk of plascrete. He throws it off, pulls his helmet off, is gasping for air as Improv just puts a bullet right in his face.
56.
And Juliet, you're the only one who hasn't gone yet. This pass.
Yeah, one action, I guess a simple action to grab one of the rifles off the body. She's curious about what it is and she wants it. It's shiny. And then she's jogging over to the wall overlooking this area and seeing if anything is moving that's not ours.
It is an AHAR. It's just an FNHAR, the A for Ares.
Gotcha. She'll inspect it more closely later.
And you said you're moving to the north end? Okay. As you're peeking over, you see 5 or 6 spiders, the ones that were in the armored jackets with submachine guns. They come running out the door, looking like they're trying to figure out what the crap is going on.
Such cute ducklings. Let's love them.
Shoot him.
Suppressive fire, baby.
Yeah, I assume.
One
Make
moment.
me the roll, please.
Base 10p, AP -2. What was she using lately?
You had EX.
We
from the
knew we were
last
coming
time.
for rock and roll time too.
Oh yeah, that was it. I was thinking about, yeah. All right, so XX it is. That is +2 damage. So base 12p, AP -3.
These guys come running out. You begin blasting down towards them. 3 of them end up planting into the ground from on their face from the gun that you're using. The other 3 take it and looking over their shoulder towards you. So Juliet.
Okay. So they're all looking at her now, and she's going to duck down for a moment. Can we just say that she does the suppressive fire all over again?
Like, does she just want to maintain the suppressive fire on them?
Yeah, she's just going to maintain the suppressive fire.
Okay. These guys can't react or move or anything this turn anyway. Horatio makes his control vehicle test, so they're so you're not going to crash. And everybody, please reroll.
So maybe it's a little late for this, but to all the other GMs out there whose players have been inspired to follow in Improv's footsteps and turn everything into an explosion, well, you're welcome. Most Shadowrun games have too many buildings and not enough people being turned into mist by the concussive force of a 700p bomb. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.